Hello children, welcome to today's English class. In today's class, we are going to deal with chapter 2, the tsunami, part 3. So before we take up part 3, let us see part 1. In part 1, we read about Ignatius, Sanjeev, Meghana, a 13-year-old girl, and Almaz Jawad, a 10-year-old girl. And these are the stories from the Andaman and Nicobar archipelago, right? And in part 2, we read about Tilly Smith, who saved many lives when the tsunami struck Phuket beach in Thailand. So part 1 and part 2 is a collection of real life stories of courage, loss and destruction caused by a natural disaster called tsunami. Now part 3, it is all about animals. Let us see whether the animals were affected or able to sense the disaster. Let us read the lesson and find out. Before the giant wave slammed into the coast in India and Sri Lanka, wild and domestic animals seemed to know what was about to happen. They fled to safety. So here slammed means hit. According to eyewitness accounts, elephants screamed and ran for higher ground. Dogs refused to go outdoors. Flamingos abandoned their low-lying breeding areas. And zoo animals rushed into their shelters and could not be enticed to come back out. So here we have the word eyewitness. It is to view with one eye. And enticed means it is to attract or attracted, right? And flamingos, these are the birds. So it is believed that prior to the giant waves entering the coast of India and Sri Lanka, wild and domestic animals knew what was about to happen. So this is because they ran out of danger's way to somewhere safe. A few eyewitnesses gave a first-hand description of how elephants ran for higher ground as they screamed. Flamingos too left their low-lying breeding grounds. Zoo animals ran into their shelters and no amount of temptation was able to bring them out. Even dogs refused to go outdoors. Many people believe that animals possess a sixth sense and know when the earth is going to shake. Some experts believe that animals' more acute hearing helps them to hear or feel the earth's vibration. They can sense an approaching disaster long before humans realize what's going on. So here acute refers to sharp and disaster means it's a calamity, right? So it's well known among the people that animals possess a sixth sense. So animals are intuitive towards the earth shaking. And some experts are of the opinion that they can hear or feel earth's vibration in advance, because they possess enhanced acute hearing abilities. So that is why they can perceive an approaching disaster a lot earlier than humans. We cannot be sure whether animals have a sixth sense or not. But the fact is that the giant waves that rolled through the Indian Ocean killed more than 150,000 people in a dozen countries. But not many animals have been reported dead. So now we all know, or we cannot be sure whether these animals they have sixth sense or not, right? So it is quite obvious that we cannot say surely that these animals are intuitive and can sense the disaster early on, but the evidences quite point towards it. So the facts or these evidences say that the giant waves of the Indian Ocean took 150,000 human lives, but not many animals were reported dead. Along India's Cuddalore coast, where thousands of people perished, buffaloes, goats, and dogs were found unharmed. So, Cuddalore coast means it is in Tamil Nadu, children, you can see in this map. So, at India's Cuddalore coast, where the waves took the lives of around 1,000 people, and animals like buffaloes, goats, and dogs were not harmed. The Yala National Park in Sri Lanka is home to a variety of animals including elephants, leopards and 130 species of birds. So in Sri Lanka there is a park that is the Yala National Park, and in that park you can see variety of animals like elephants, leopards and all animals, and apart from that you have 130 species of birds. 60 visitors were washed away from the Patanangala beach inside the park. So inside the park there is a beach. So from that particular beach due to this tsunami, 60 visitors were washed away. But no animal carcasses were found except for 2 water buffaloes. Carcasses refers to the dead body of an animal. So animals were not affected. Only 2 water buffaloes died. They were able to see only the dead bodies of 2 water buffaloes. About an hour before the tsunami hit, people at Yala National Park had observed 3 elephants running away from the Patanangala beach. So it is informed, or it is people who saw before an hour before the tsunami hit. People saw at this particular national park, that is Yala National Park in Sri Lanka, they observed that 3 elephants, they have run away 1 hour before the tsunami, right? A Sri Lankan gentleman who lives on the coast near Gale said his 2 dogs would not go for their daily run on the beach. So what happened? A Sri Lankan gentleman who lives on that coast near this Gale, there, that man, he said that every day he takes his dogs for a daily run, but on that day they did not go. They usually excited to go on this outing. So actually his dogs, his 2 dogs, actually they are very much excited to go outing, okay, for a daily run. He said, but on that day they refused to go and most probably saved his life. So he says that that particular day when tsunami occurred, on that day they refused to go out, and these dogs have saved his life, right? Now, from this particular story, what are the themes, or what did we learn? So what is the theme of this particular lesson, the tsunami? So what should we learn from this? Yes, first of all, we should learn that we should be very much knowledgeable regarding the natural disaster. So why we should be very knowledgeable about this natural disaster, tsunami or volcano or any earthquake, children? We need to be very knowledgeable because we try to protect ourselves, and also we can save lives of others. Like as Tilly Smith, as she knew about that earthquake in the sea, okay, under the sea. So when she came to know through the video which she had learned, that has come to her mind, isn't it? And that made her to warn the people on the beach, her family members and other people, to move away from the beach, isn't it? So we need to have a knowledge about these natural disasters, so that they help us, they protect us, they save our lives, and also save lives of number of people. Okay, and also children, we have also seen the people who were affected by this particular tsunami, by this particular disaster. Okay, so only 1 or 2 people are left out in the family. So who is going to help them? So it is we who are going to help these people who are affected by the calamities. So we should help people who are affected in this natural calamity by contributing monetary money, or other things, isn't it? So in that way we can learn from this particular story. So the main theme is that we should have a knowledge about these disasters, right children? Thank you.